It is the name of an ancient fate. Two maidens who govern death. The peace of the newly born, their black hands protect. Noir. It is the name of an ancient fate. Two maidens who govern death. The peace of the newly born, their black hands protect. It is the name of an ancient fate. Two maidens who govern death. The peace of the newly born, their black hands protect. It is the name of Kirika. Kirika! Am I? Muriel? The tea. It's already getting cold.
Yeah.
Altena.
But you've already read this book so many times, Chloe.
I want to hear you say it one last time before the ritual. The way you used to tell me in bed.
It is a story as old as history itself. It was 1,000 years ago, at the end of the 10th century, when the people finally saw the true shape of this world. There had been an abominable plot, an attempt to gain power. Many people were killed. Neither the old and infirm nor the youngest child were spared. The worst atrocities that man could commit against his fellow man were committed. But there were those who survived that hell, people who saw the depths to which men could descend with their own eyes. And those people understood. They knew then the true nature of man, that the earth was filled with evil and despair. Those who had survived swore to each other that they would seek revenge against this world, that they would help the weak and the persecuted, that they would realize justice on this earth. They swore a vow of secrecy and loyalty, and from that seed the roots of the Soldats first took hold in the land of men. The blood of the Soldats will seep throughout the wilderness and flow into the great river. The seeds of the Soldats scattered to the wind, taking up secret lives in the darkened shadows of human society, in every part of this world where men might live.
The blood of the Soldats will seep throughout the wilderness and flow into the great river.
And now, countless months and years later, it has come to pass. The blood of the Soldats not only runs throughout the world, it is the world.
However, we must still continue our activities in order to preserve this world. But Altena...
Yes, Altena, the merciful mother. In a way, she is correct. The ideals of the Soldats should be realized.
But in this day, Noir would be an anachronism. Altena's attempts at restoration are completely delusional. It's just a farce.
The Grand Retour is in accordance with the Soldats' collective will. As long as Altena champions its cause, we cannot openly oppose her.
But if we allow the ritual to be performed as originally planned, that means that Altena will become the next High Priestess of the Soldats.
That woman doesn't understand anything at all. Power and wealth are what make the world turn upon its axis.
If love can kill, then surely hatred can save. Though the ages come and go, the world of man does not change. The lands overflow with grief, and men commit wicked deed upon wicked deed. And as for heaven, heaven maintains its silence. But someone must bear the sins. Someone must bear the sins. Amongst the Soldats of old, the legend of two maidens began. Two maidens who served God, yet dared to take up their swords. Whose valor was greater than that of thousands of knights. Blessed with the mercifulness of the Holy Mother, and the grim Reaper's heart of stone. Two maidens whose black hands played attendant to the Soldats' highest priest. Two maidens whose name was Noir.
I'm beginning to see how all this fits together. It was their Noir and not the one we formed that was the reason that the Soldats came after us in the first place. That's why they issued an order to have the two of us sanctioned, yet at the same time hid our identities from their own hitmen, even though they knew where we lived. Why would they do that? Because those are simply the rules.
Trials. The fate of those who are to become Noir.
That's right. Because the rules call for us to dodge the traps they set. Making us play the game was their real goal all along. And then there's you. There was something special about your role in this from the beginning. That's exactly what Chloe said, that you and she were special.
Marielle.
Oh yes, you and Chloe are definitely special. Do you remember how when Chloe first appeared to us, she said...
Marielle! Marielle, please stop.
When she claimed to be the true Noir, I felt as if she was a reflection of myself. But it seems that reflection wasn't of me, was it?
Please, take care of yourself, Chloe. The time of the ritual is drawing near every day. The task of giving her the final guidance must fall to you.
Right. I will. But what about her friend?
You must know as well as I that the daughter of Corsica is also fit.
Yes, but...
But you have nothing to fear, child. Just as you have always believed, you and Kirika are most special. You must show her friend why, and to do so, you need only the truth. Show her the truth, Chloe.
I will.
If you and Chloe are the true Noir, then what am I? Noir is a pair of chosen assassins. So if the Soldats' goal is to test your qualifications, what's my role here?
The two hands of the Soldats are two maidens. Two maidens who have no fear of being sullied. Tested by the most rigorous standards and bound by the black thread of fate itself to each other and to their most sublime duty.
Chloe has begun to take action.
That is not good.
If they enter the manor, they will be beyond our reach.
Tonight, we will set the Knights of Paris in motion.
However,
will even they be able to defeat Altena's chosen two? And can they defeat the merciful Mother Altena, once feared to have governed death itself?
is in the nature of man to commit sin. And no matter how he struggles, no man can escape that fate. It is, therefore, our duty to soil our hands for the sake of man. Just as the sins of the Soldats of old were committed in atonement for the sins of man himself. Noir will commit sin upon sin. The history of sin will be repeated without end. For all eternity. Noir will commit sin upon sin.
Two of you have overcome all of the trials. It seems the depth of your sins is truly worthy of the name of Noir. Therefore, I have come, as promised, to give you the final guidance required to reach the manor.
And what's this manor?
It is sacred ground, the one place on this earth left behind by the flow of time. It is there that the ritual of accession to Noir will take place. I would like to thank you for being with her until now. However, the time has come for her to go home. Your gun. The time has come. Time to receive the final guidance.
No!